that.
Seven and a half hours of continuous hockey action on a Tuesday. Can we get the frozen frenzy every night? The NHL's got my vote. Welcome into On the Fly. I'm Alexa Landestoy, thrilled to bring you the highlights from all 16 games on the Tuesday slate featuring all 32 teams around the National. Can the Jets continue their unbeaten streak? Does Nashville finally get their first win? Which team will score the most goals? Well, hey, hockey fans, get your popcorn ready because the action was aplenty. Let's first head out to St. Louis to see if Winnipeg can keep that winning ways going.
Connor Hellebuck is a standard for excellence amongst goaltenders in the National Hockey League. Binnington has shown the ability to win and win when it matters. We might be just getting a preview of what it may look like between Canada and the USA at the Four Nations faceoff.
Now picked up by Thomas. He rolls out high. Now Thomas shoots it, rebound. They score! Saad, point number 500 in his career. A milestone, and the Blues have taken a 1-0 lead.
And that's why you put traffic in front. Even the best goaltenders in the NHL kick out some rebounds, and that puck right there is going to find a special spot.
Now Matthew Joseph hands it to his left side. Chin driving, got it on goal, rebound! With the period's best save on Dylan Holloway. The Jets had their second consecutive power play. Neil Pionk shoots, tip score! I think it's Pionk. Niederreiter was a screen, if nothing else. A power play goal has us tied at 1.
There's a moving screen. Niederreiter is going to arrive at the net on time, so Pionk just takes what's given. And man, this is just perfection.
Blues are changing. That allows the Jets to come out with numbers. Here they come. I follow in front. What a save by Binnington! I don't believe that on Barron.
And Mesnikov to Ehlers. Cut back drop off. Perfetti tees it up. Miller scores! A rocket from Colin Miller. And the Jets lead it for the first time. It's 2-1. Vlad Mesnikov. Checked by Shin. Point pass. Perfetti. Sandberg. There's Connor scores! Well, did he pick that corner? Connor makes it 3-1 Winnipeg.
Does this explode off of the stick of Kyle Connor? My goodness, the Jets are finding their flow.
Suter comes in with Kyrou. And then Robert Thomas grabs at the Kyrou. Give and go, rebound. They score! Saad gets a second tonight. And the Blues are right back in the game. It's now 3-2.
Second goal of the game for Brandon Saad, and he found himself in a familiar area right in front of the net.
And he gets it ahead. Saad missed it at the point. Pionk can drive. What a save by Binnington with his right pad.
Well, that's what you need right there. You're down by 1. You're looking to get back into this game. Your goaltender with a huge save. That helps.
Crunch time is here. Empty net, St. Louis. Saad tees it up. Shot trickles through. And Shen is stoned by Hellebuck. Did he make that save? Shen had the tying goal right in front of him, it looked like. 5 seconds. Shen can't get the shot. The Winnipeg Jets hang on. And they are 6-0. They beat the Blues 3-2.
And how about that? The Jets continue to fly high to start the season, winning their first 6 games. The club has outscored opponents 27-10 thus far with a scorching power play that has gone 8 for 18 on the year. And get this, dating back to last season, the Jets have won 14 straight regular season games.
And Aaron comes in, finds the trailer, Fox moves it, score! Mika's Zibanejad, a beautiful one-timer.
Take their time, set up the play, and there's the beautiful shot by Mika Zibanejad.
And the Rangers score, it's Johnny Brodzinski. Logan Mailloux thought it was icing. Rangers kept it alive. Johnny Brodzinski scores to make it 2-0. Here comes Lane Hudson. Oh, take it away. Great play, Riley Smith in, scores!
Lane Hudson tries to make one here at his own blue line or just outside it. Riley Smith steals it and then beats Montembeault on the short side.
25 seconds to go on the power play. Cockburn, quick pass. Riley Smith, they score! Filipino! It's a power play goal!
It looks like Caden Primo is going to be coming into this game now.
Struble delivers Tampa. A good job, Suzuki. That was Crosby-esque at the side of the net there. Anderson centers in front, score! His first of the year. You knew it was coming. Nick Suzuki and Montreal on the board. Talk to Mike Matheson. Suzuki cutting in. Suzuki spins back and score! What a goal! Nick Suzuki on the power play.
Great patience on this play on the power play. Skating downhill towards the front of the net. He's got a defenseman in Lindgren, and watch Jacob Trouba in front. He is going to be all over Alex Newhook. That opens up the front of the net for Nick Suzuki.
The goal in the game. Now Snyder shoots, scores!
Fly by in front of the goaltender. I don't know if Primo saw this.
20 points last season for Artemi Panarin. Barron got leveled by Trouba.
Oh no.
And now Matheson is going to stand up for Barron and take on Trouba, who's a tough customer. And Barron is in distress. I mean, Trouba has done that for his entire career.
And I'm not sure he expected Trouba to follow through and make this hit, but Trouba gets him right in the face.
Trouba's shot, save, Primo. Cooley trying to stuff in the rebound. Another shot, score! Found the loose puck and put it over. And across Capo. Caco shot, he scores!
Cooley goes off, and Capo finds some room on the far side to make it a 7-2 game.
We now welcome in Mike Kelly. And Mike, let's talk about those Rangers. They're riding a 6-game point streak to start the season. They've scored at least 4 goals in all 6 games. What have you seen been the key to their offensive dominance?
Oh boy, where do we start with this team? Process, amazing. Results, amazing. They're the best offensive team in hockey in both of those respects. The power play has been fantastic, especially the top unit. And I want to give some love to the third line. Like, we know what the top 6 can do to Trocheck line, Zibanejad, but the fact that they've got the heel line, Kakko and Cooley, outscoring the opposition 7-0 at 5-on-5 this season, and they had a couple of goals that line in this game as well. That's been a real difference making. Lafreniere is having a great year again. I mean, it's just all working for them offensively. They are going to get their looks on their own. Montreal gave them a bunch of extra ones in this game, and I know the Canadians are banged up, but you do that, you're asking for trouble, and trouble's what they got. So for the New York Rangers, I mean, you just look at every facet of their game right now. They've been kind of carried by special teams and goaltending the last couple of years. 5-on-5, and I talked about the third line. They're starting to buzz there as well. This is a scary team right now.
Yeah, a fun one up next. The Rangers see the Panthers, so it'll be a rematch of the Eastern Conference Final. That one is sure to be a fun one. Mike, it's time now for us to head out to Buffalo, though, to see if the Sabres hosted Jake Ottinger and the Red Hot Stars and see what they can do.
Going to be a penalty here, so here's an opportunity for the Stars early in the game on the power play.
To center ice with 11 seconds to go on the man advantage. Great stick that time there as it's broken up by Connor Clifton. Sabres PK is 1-for-1 on the night. Into the zone, Rasmus Dahlin down low. What a move! Ottinger, what a save off the back of Ottinger! And almost, but on the line by Rasmus Dahlin.
Chip to the net, but watch this, right off the backside of Ottinger. And an alert play by Thomas Harley.
And another penalty coming. He's going to go against Buffalo again. And here comes power play number 3 in the game for Dallas. Goes back for Duchesne. Right circle, Johnston shoots, saved by Luukkonen. That's the first recorded shot on a Stars power play in the game.
Stars will bring it in. Oh, what a save by Luukkonen there. Rebound, he makes another stop over with the right pad.
Left pad save and does a nice job staying with it.
Byron up top for the one-timer. That one tips high off the basket. Peyton Krebs on the rebound. It's 1-0 Sabres.
One-timer and it goes right off the crossbar. The puck was above the crossbar and he waited till it dropped down far enough that it wouldn't be a high stick, and then boom, picks it right out of the air and puts it in.
Now the Sabres with a potential 2-on-1 with the speed of McLeod to the net. Scores! Ryan McLeod drove to the net and it's 2-0 Sabres.
Good job here by the D to quickly getting this one up the ice. Look at Zucker. He knows it's cut off. He waits for McLeod.
Pick 3 comes loose. Here's Heiskanen. Wrist shot saved by Luukkonen. Rebound stretched over to his left.
Heiskanen catches up, but so does Powers. Thompson scores! That was magic teamwork by the Sabres. They're up 3-0 in the third.
This is Thompson going to feed Power and then open up right there for the bomb.
Lays it off up at the blue line for Harley. Wrist shot. Score! It caught a tip on its way in. Thomas Harley. The redirected puck past Luukkonen. The Stars are on the board, and they've got 4:36 left. Dick handles down low behind the net, centers, and a shot. Couldn't get through. Rebound, score! Tyler Seguin. It bounced to him on the left side of the crease. Dallas has 2 with the extra attacker.
4-2 final, Sabres win.
Yeah, I think our team as a whole is just more mature. We got a lot of guys that have been here for a while, a lot of young guys that have learned, and I think the biggest thing for us is puck management. I think, there's a lot of times in the past where we come out and we want to create offense, and that's a great thing to have. I like where our game's at right now. Obviously, the record isn't what we want, but I think we're playing a lot better hockey than our record showed right now, so it's nice to get some wins under our belt.
He's talking about the team, but how good has Tage Thompson been to start this season offensively? His performance on Tuesday gives the Hoken Center 5 goals and 8 points through 8 games this season, with all of those points coming at even strength.
Again, it's the Hughes line against the Kucherov line, and Jack Hughes is in behind. Hughes on the break. He scores! A wicked deke at the end, and Jack Hughes puts the Devils ahead.
To Moser again. Here's Kucherov. Quick shot. And the save again. Rebound. Scores. Tucked in. Near side. Brandon Point has tied the game.
Hughes hangs on for it, but he's got Dawson Mercer with them. It's blocked by Chernak. Across to Meyer. He scores! Timo Meyer from Jack Hughes. And the Devils lead.
Out of the corner comes Gensel. Feeds Moser. Moser down low to Hedman. His shot. Scores! Victor Hedman with a snapshot rattles it home and ties this game 2-2. Hagel holds it in wide, slaps, score! Tipped in front, the shot by Hagel. Let's see, I think it was Hagel. Yeah, it is going to be Hagel, but it is 3-2 and the Lightning finally have a lead. Here's Connor Geekie, another potential 2-on-1. Geekie in, puts it across, they score! Brandon Hagel with an excellent pass from Geekie, his first NHL points. Hagel with his second goal of the game, and it's 4-2 Tampa Bay. Up the ice, this is Lilleberg. Lilleberg to the net, rebound, they score! And Brandon Hagel has a hat trick. 5-2 Tampa Bay. Yes, 3 in a row for Brandon Hagel. 4 straight for the Lightning as they have now opened up a 3-goal lead. Here's Hedman, wide, fire, scores! Victor Hedman with his second of the night. And the Lightning route is on right now. It is 6-2.
Here's Nate Bastian backhanding. Kick save Johansson. Rebound. Bastian, he scores. Still 17:04 to go, and Nate Bastian has pulled the Devils within 3. Devils to the power play, and could make this one interesting with a power play goal here. Bluffs the shot. Feeds Meyer. One-timer. Score! Timo strikes again, and the Devils are within 2. Mercer cuts the front. He gets in deep and runs into Johansson. We've got a penalty coming on New Jersey. I think we're going to get a goalie interference call for sure.
How is that interference? He's going to the net to try to score a goal, to make a play, and Hedman kind of gives him a shove.
We haven't seen Sheldon Keefe this steamed, at least on the bench yet, as Devils head coach.
Oh, because this was a key moment, because the Devils are just starting to get going here, and you're going to have a call like that?
So now the Devils need to kill it. Gensel scores right off the face-off. Oh boy, the penalty call on Mercer, the immediate goal by Gensel. That absolutely burns after the Devils had gotten back within 2 here.
Brandon Hagel is simply a natural. Hagel notched his first career 4-point outing against the Devils, including a natural hat trick in the second period. He's just the 4th different player in Lightning franchise history to record a natural hat trick in a single frame. And coming up, the Wild, still without a regulation loss, look to keep their point streak alive as they travel to South Florida to take on the defending champs. Highlights are next. Welcome back to On the Fly. Nearly 4 months after winning their first Stanley Cup in franchise history, the Florida Panthers locked up their head coach, Paul Maurice, with a fresh multi-year contract extension. Maurice's Cats were back in action on Tuesday night, hosting the Minnesota Wild.
Good news for the Florida Panthers. Their lineup is getting a boost tonight as Matthew Tkachuk is set to make his return to the lineup after missing the last 5 games due to illness. Tkachuk averaging roughly a point a game since getting traded to the Panthers in 2022.
Middleton sends it around the boards. Kaprizov's there. Kaprizov centers, and they score! Marco Rossi with the tip out front, and Minnesota, for the 6th consecutive night, has the game's first goal.
Boy, what a pass this is. Through Ekblad, onto the tape of Rossi. Nice redirection through a sliding Bobrovsky. And slowly the Wild are starting to take control of this one.
Great jump move by Boldy, then drops it back and they score! Marcus Johansson off the feed from Boldy. What a zone entry by Boldy. Johansson finishes his first goal of the year, and Minnesota is on top 2-0. As Eriksson Ek was taken down out front, it'll be interference against Sam Bennett and a power play chance for Minnesota. Eriksson Ek, Zuccarello, fires, scores! It might have been tipped by Boldy on the way, and a power play goal for Minnesota extends the lead to 3-0.
Schmidt pounded back there, but feeds it ahead to Tkachuk. Lays it ahead for Verhaeghe, moving in. Verhaeghe for Bennett, score! They're on the board! It's a 2-goal game.
Using his stick and his skate to redirect that puck in behind Gustafsson, and they have finally broken the seal, and a huge goal here under 9 minutes left in the second period.
Zuccarello, Kaprizov waits for Bobrovsky to go down. Zuccarello scores! And Zuccarello extends the lead to 4-1. Eriksson Ek grabs this loose puck and scores! Beats Bobrovsky over the glove side shoulder.
Ek doesn't know where it's going, but it's in the back of the net, and the Wild have put 5 up on Bobrovsky.
Philip Gustafsson faced 23 shots tonight. He stopped 22 of them. He's made a couple timely stops when Florida had a chance to get back in the game. No penalties tonight for the Wild. Gustafsson fires another bullet with 24 saves, and the Wild extend the win streak with a 5-1 win over the defending champs.
It has been a wild start to the year for Minnesota, no pun intended. After their win over the defending Cup champs in Florida, Minnesota improved to 4-0-2 to start the campaign and haven't trailed at any point in that span. Only the 1969-70 Bruins have had a longer streak without trailing to start a season in league history. We now welcome back in Mike Kelly. And Mike, the Wild have been winning with goaltending, with defense, but I'm pretty sure you had your eye on Minnesota's offense in this one.
Yeah, they had a great offensive game. And you're right. Those are kind of the hallmarks of the Minnesota Wild's game. Philip Gustafsson's one of the best goalies in the league this season. They've always got a pretty good defensive structure. But the top 6 was buzzing in this game. That's really what got it done for them. And, you know, especially the top line with Rossi and Kaprizov and Zuccarello. It's kind of funny this season. You got Kaprizov setting Zuccarello up for goals. Usually it's the other way around, but they had a really strong game. The top 6 provided a ton of the offense. And that one line is really the only one that hasn't been moved around much this season. And they've been really good together. So you look at what they've done in their minutes on the ice. In just over 70 minutes of 5-on-5, they've outscored the opposition 7-1. And that really helps stabilize things for this team and provide enough offense for them to ultimately win games. And the other thing, like you talked about, Alexa, when you're not trailing in a hockey game and you're not chasing a game, Minnesota is not built to come from behind. So when they can get out to a lead, and they've got really good shutdown lines and deep pairs as well, and obviously the goaltender, who's a stud, that's really going to help you.
They've been fun to watch. We'll see how long they can keep things rolling. Time now for us to head to Philadelphia, where the Flyers tried to snap Washington's 3-game winning streak.
All 32 teams of the National Hockey League playing tonight and breaking free. A possible breakaway for Dowd, who moves in to the backhand. Score! Short-handed goal. Dowd lights the lamp, and the Caps have the early lead. Well, a couple of heavyweights. Dylan McElrath will square off with Nick Deloria. These two certainly know the job they have in the lineup, and that is to fire up their respective benches. And this is some kind of a tilt. Met by Paravari behind the net paneling. Works it out in front. Blake. Oh, what a glove save by Lindgren. Oh, was it me, or did Lindgren flash leather to take one away from Bobby Brink? Bobby Brink double team. He turns it over. McMichael sets up Mangiapane shorthanded. Score! 2 shorthanded goals
scores in the opening period for Washington, and they've got the 2-0 lead.
John Tortorella's looking at a power play that he's not liking very much right now.
5 minutes gone by here in the second period. Back the other way with Rune Sanheim. He shoots. Glove save is made, and gathering it in is Lindgren with Sanheim crashing the net, and Chychrun moves in to protect his goalie.
Lindgren's got the puck, and then he jabs the glove of Lindgren, and for his trouble, Chychrun gives him a couple of punches in the mouth.
Lawton drops. Konechny carries. Centering pass. Shot. Save made. The rebound. Konechny. Oh, he slipped it just wide. Sealer had a great opportunity, and Konechny to the bench. He just missed his own shorthanded goal.
The two shorthanded goals in the first period have been the difference.
34 seconds into the third period. Sanheim with room. Score! There's the first home goal for the Flyers. Roofed by Sanheim. The Flyers are on the board, and they've cut the lead in half.
It's a perfect shot. Travis Sanheim's broken the seal. It's 2-1.
And a takeaway by Strome. Defended. But handed right back to Strome. Plays catch with Protas. Handed back. Got it on net. Score! Tapped home by Strome. And the answer by the Caps. Perfectly positioned stick from Dylan Strome. Unable to play it past Duhaime. A centering pass. Room for Chychrun. Score! 4-1 Washington.
His dad, a first-round pick of the Flyers back in the day. What a great start for the Caps. That'll take them to 4-1. A solid road effort here.
The Caps got things rolling for the Frozen Frenzy, and they've gotten off to a strong start to the season. A much different story from their struggles out of the gate a season ago. Through the first 5 games, the Caps have tallied 13 more goals in their first 5 outings last season, with a PK operating at close to 90%. Another major difference.
The New York Islanders had a big off-season signing. That's Anthony Duclair. Last game here against Montreal. He's going to be out for a while.
Still no clarity on how long he will be out, but Lou Lamoriello admitted yesterday that it is more long-term than short-term, and so there is a job to be done for Patrick Waugh, who said that, yes, Simon Holmstrom's going to start and get that first opportunity. I'm curious to see him on that line. I think that goes for all. Here's Nelson closing in, and a save made by Lyon. Pressure continues. Nelson to Dobson. A wrist shot blocker saved by Lyon. Looks like he's tracking the puck early. That pass gets through. Dobson's shot missed the net wide. What a flurry of chances from Brock Nelson's line. It all started with a great pass for Max Siplikov.
Into the slot, they score! Played back by Tarasenko, and into the back of the net for Patrick Kane. His first of the season.
Quick, surprising play as the Wings are able to move the puck down deep in the zone. Kane, as he does so well, gets himself in the scoring zone. Tarasenko, just a perfect on-the-tape pass, allows Kane to one-time it. Makes no mistake as he roofs it.
Here's a power play and a shot just wide. Maybe a piece of that by Lyon on the blocker. Dobson with it. Gonna watch for his shot on the back end. Moved beautifully there. What a stop again by Lyon on the doorstep on Anders Lee. Set up beautifully by Kyle Palmieri. Great stop by Lyon.
Oh, another really good save there. Lyon, he's had all the answers thus far.
Dobson snaps one, tipped down, save Lyon, rebound squirts free, and it's Larkin who finds it and clears it down.
Boy, when you're hot, you're hot. That puck was deflected and ran right into the middle of Lyon. Otherwise, many nights that puck goes into the net, but it's one of those nights thus far.
25 seconds to go. Nelson in back of the net. Loose puck, scramble out front.
Over to the corner, they wrestle forward, Danforth and Benoit. Aston Reese hops on, it tucks one right in front of Olivier, shoots and scores! And that's 5 for the Blue Jackets, and 2 tonight for Matthew Olivier!
Everything is working for Columbus tonight. 5-0.
Nice with the steal. Spins and shoots, scores! New life for the Leafs. So they're on the board late in this second period. Their first one of the night. Toronto down by 4. Sean Monahan moves in.
Here's Monahan, Marchenko, he scores! Kirill Marchenko!
What a rip.
Nice shot, Marchenko. Wave the flag, boys.
Skied out of the zone by Holmberg, and he is smashed at center by Jiricek, and right in his face is Ryan Reeves.
I mean, it was just solid contact. Yeah, it's a 6-2 game. He's going to address that every time.
They put up a 6th spot and defeat the Toronto Maple Leafs. It's victorious.
It was a milestone night for Taylor Hall in Chicago, but would it be enough to power the Blackhawks past the Canucks? Find out when we come back.
All right, boys, players only.
And the world's largest selection of officially licensed NHL fan gear. With unique one-of-a-kind designs by Fanatics. And all the latest styles for every NHL team. Don't miss out. Shop now and get today's special offer. NHLShop.com, a Fanatics experience.
The boys still looking for win number 1.
Yeah, it's hard to believe we had this team coming in this season. We thought we were going to be hitting the ground running. It hasn't worked out.
Yeah.
Still a lot of time, though. Not panicking, but the boys better be urgent tonight. It's a big test for the Boston Bruins in town.
Bruins are going to go to the power play.
McAvoy, pass, Pastrnak, backdoor feed, another great save for Saros. Zacha was positioned perfectly, but he ran into the gold pads.
That's a big save. We saw Swayman make a couple big saves, but that's the best save of the game so far. Best scoring chance for either team. A backdoor. Saros just robbed Zacha.
For the Predators, good puck movement, but they can't solve Swayman yet.
Let's see if the Predators' power play can continue that momentum. This unit gets some opportunities. They got to cash it in, though.
Here's Jost looking, shooting, score! Traffic in front. Ryan O'Reilly, a flash screen, and he tips it home. Power play goal puts the Predators on top. McAvoy running into trouble. Running into pie. Penalty call coming up. Stamkos trying to get his bearings here.
So there's blood. So this is an extremely big opportunity for the Predators.
Double minor to McAvoy. Novak looks at it. Down low, Evangelista sends it across. Right in front, score! The Predators found the loose puck. Right as the double minor expired. Tommy Novak's third of the year. It's 2-0 Nashville.
It's going to be a tough period. The Bruins are going to push harder than ever here in the third. Just keep playing the way you are.
Right off the first draw, here's Pastrnak. Saved by Saros! And Pastrnak crashes into Saros. And for a second time, Pastrnak stopped point blank by Saros. Bruins a major opportunity. Pastrnak off the plate. Great save by Saros! Stretching with the pad!
Watch this save. Saros, watch his edge work. Digs his pad in, full split. Carey coming in for assistance.
Factor tries to slip it across. He's got a 2-on-1 for Nyquist. Nyquist scores! Gus Nyquist, his first goal of the season. And Nashville takes a 3-0 lead. And the Predators have their first win of the season. A 4-0 shutout for UC Saros. And Nashville is in the win column.
UC this morning, Bruno said, we need to take our frustration and turn it into determination. How determined was this group tonight?
Yeah, I think you could feel it right from the start. Well, yeah, we just got to keep that every night. And yeah, thanks for the fans for staying patient with us. I know it's been a frustrating start.
Is this the identity now this team is playing with?
Yeah, for sure. It's never going to be easy, so we just got to keep that standard every night.
Got to feel good for the Preds to finally get one. And Mike, how did you see them taking advantage of the Bruins' mistakes on Tuesday?
Well, Boston took way too many penalties, and that's been a problem for them all season. They're one of the most penalized teams in the league, Alexa. And you know what? For the Nashville Predators, I've been saying this for a while with their start to the season. They lost 5 games in a row. They lead the league in shots. They don't get enough quality. That's why they're not scoring enough goals. And in this game, yeah, they had a lot of shots again, 40 plus, and they did enough in terms of quality. And in that sense, you know, the process-wise, it was one of their better games of the season offensively and getting some really good looks, and they capitalized. So Boston takes these penalties. Nashville opens the scoring with a power play goal. They get another one right on top of the paint a second after the double minor expires. And you get enough of those quality looks, eventually some pucks are going to go in for you, and that's what happened. For the Boston Bruins, I mean, they get shut out. Their fourth line has 6 goals at 5-on-5. The rest of the forward group is combined for 3. it's not going to cut it for Boston.
No, for Nashville, it's got to feel good. You score 4, you get the shutout. Hopefully this can give them some confidence and boost them going forward. Mike, always appreciate the insights. Thanks so much for joining us. It's time now for us to head to Seattle, where the Kraken tried to snap the Avs' 2-game winning streak.
Early chance in the first 15 seconds. Now Brandon Tanev in over the line. Break wide. Touch it! Nearly got it to go. Iron all over the place for the Kraken the first 3 minutes. Kiviranta scores! The Avalanche strike first.
You know, I think this might hit off the Seattle Kraken player right in front of Gruber. Let's watch the stick here of Montour, and it just changes direction ever so slightly.
McCann dragging, trying to set up right in the slot. Loose in front on a backhand score! Jared McCann ties the game at 1.
And that's 100 for Jared McCann as a Seattle Kraken. The first ever in franchise history to have 100 goals, and what a goal it is. That's a goal scorer's goal. Bam.
Morgan takes the check from Kiviranta. Wood for Ivan. Tossed wide. Picked up by Makar. That gets blocked by Wright. Makar on the reload. Score! Off a tip in front. The Avalanche reclaim the lead. And it looks like Yoel Kiviranta's got another. His second tonight off the tip this time. And his third in the last 2 games. We've got a penalty coming here on Seattle with 36 seconds to go. Looks like a trip. McKinnon for Makar. McKinnon pumps. McKinnon moves. McKinnon shoots. Scores! Just gorgeous.
Makar brings it to one side, and Larson does a really good job trying to stay with McKinnon. It looks like he's stick on puck, but it's just not enough. It's just the footwork of McKinnon and his ability to separate from the defender, and here we go. This is a big moment. 2 minutes left. Seattle down by 2. The power play needs to come up big.
Final 5 seconds. Backdoor kick down. Rebound score. Riker Evans with 3.5 to go after the initial save, and it's a 1-goal game in the final seconds. With 3.5 seconds to go, kicked ahead. Tanev a shot. Gloved by Ottanen, and the Avalanche win it.
The Avs have seemingly put their rough start to the campaign in the rearview mirror. The club has won 3 straight games, outscoring opponents 11-6 during the win streak after that 0-4 start to the season.
As the puck is poked ahead by Kaiser, stays in. Sherwood centers. Here's Heinen, scores! 3-way passing play. And Langley's Danton Heinen has his first as a Canuck, 21 seconds into the game. What a start for the Canucks.
As the Canucks get the first power play of the night.
In the slot now as the pass comes back. Hughes with a shot. Miller on the rebound, scores. JT Miller took it off the end boards and wasted no time popping it in. A power play goal for the Canucks, and it's 2-0 here in Chicago.
Classic pinching down the boards. He'll put it behind the net. Played in front. Donato scores! What a setup by Dickinson, and it's a 1-goal game.
Dickinson stays with it, and Donato, knee down, back of the net.
Corona, wrist shot, deflected in. Vlasic was in front with Heinen, and it might be Danton Heinen's second of the period.
There's a turnover chance for the shot. It's goal! Taylor Hall cuts the lead to 1, and point number 700 for number 71 in his career.
It starts with a bouncing puck turnover. Great reaction from Hall.
Hughes takes a pass, puts one in front, tipped on goal, stop, rebound loose, Garland scores. I think Pettersson might have kicked it across to Connor Garland to set him up for the open net. And this flurry of goals in the first period in Chicago continues as Garland makes it 4-2.
Nice pass, Susie down low to Pettersson, gets it back in front. Garland can't tuck it in, tries the backhand wraparound. Mrazek scrambling back, able to make the save.
Bit of chaos there as the Hawks won the faceoff, got down the ice, but Mrazek, great job at getting over that left post. The puck is directed behind the net, so he doesn't get a piece of it, but Garland unable to because of good pressure behind by Jones.
On his offside, will play it to Foligno, cuts in front, off the post, fought off by Lankinen.
Hawks on the power play, he's on the glove side, gets the saucer pass, swats at it, gets it again.
and it flutters through the blue, and Lankinen gets his glove on it, and then it tries to track it. Third power play for the Canucks. They're 1 for 2. Miller had the power play goal. Now he puts one in front. Besser scores. Canucks are 2 for 3 with a man advantage. As Miller put it on the tape, Besser tipped it home. The Canucks are up 5-2. There's a goal. Hughes Suter, and it's 6-2. As that puck pinballed its way onto a stick at the side of the goal. And Suter put it home. Canucks are getting the bounces tonight.
It took a few games to get going, but goals seem to come in bunches when it comes to Connor McDavid. And he had Edmonton rolling early on Tuesday. Highlights after the break.
Is your car's plastic
Welcome back to the NHL. The signature Matthew shot. Bobrovsky with a robbery.
You have witnessed history. They're back, and so are we. NHL Tonight on NHL Network.
Down the left wing. Here's
scores against Carolina.
He must have saw that graphic we were previewing before the game, the lowest goals against any team in the league.
Bouchard will give it right back to his captain. Draisaitl to McDavid to the net. Stopped, and it trickled through Anderson. Second goal of the game for Connor McDavid. This one on the power play. 2-0 Edmonton.
You have to make plays when you're going up against aggressive penalty-killing team like the Carolina Hurricanes. That's what they want.
Grabbed by Natchez. Rifled back quickly, snapped in front. Diving right hand set. Rebound. Oh my goodness! How did that stay out? Stuart Skinner. Pterodactyl-like save on Natchez. One-timer ripped home by Gustus Bear. Another ghost sighting in October. And the Canes with a goal on the power play make it 2-1.
Fourth in 4 games in his second tour with Carolina. I mean, they were starting to wonder how they were going to get one by him.
In tight. Ekholm steps up. Save Anderson. Rebound. Skinner somehow didn't score. Burns might have stopped it. Skinner again. Diving left hand set. Shot. Ekholm doesn't make its way through. Pulsating action in front of the Carolina net.
Close the 5-hole at the very last second.
Now a good pass there by Kotkaniemi. It'll come across Robinson. They'll score! Deflected out in front. Marty Natchez, where he started his career. He ties it at 2. What a hockey game this has turned out to be. He'll keep it in. Natchez, he's got Aho. He tees it up. Game over! Sebastian Aho wins it in overtime.
I mean, wow. In the dying seconds, 6.1 to be exact on the clock when this puck was put past Stuart Skinner, who had a fantastic game.
Took a perfect shot to punctuate a near-perfect game.
Sebastian Aho notched the overtime game winner powered by Energizer to give Carolina the edge over Edmonton. Aho capped off a third-period comeback with his 12th career OT winner, the most by any player in franchise history.
The Calgary Flames say, how do you beat the Pittsburgh Penguins? You stay above their skill.
Now they get it clear. Could be a 2-on-1. Coming up is Kirkland with Anderson. Trying to get it over. Anderson scores!
Oh, you love the swagger of Rasmus Anderson, don't you?
Rasmus Anderson with the goal. You know what that means? Staring right at you, Penguins fan.
And now the Penguins will go on the man advantage. Leaned on by Malkin. Carlson digs it free. Crosby skates away. Rust has it. Shooting. Scores! And now he's got 2 on the year. And 2 on the power play. Brian Rust brings the Penguins even.
Well, did you just talk him right into that? All hands on deck down the wall to keep this thing in. Tides turn from a great opportunity at one end, and now the Penguins with a power play.
Ricard Raquel to Kevin Hayes. Down low to Raquel. Throws it in front and scores! In a game with some crazy bounces, the Penguins get the latest one.
Pass goes all the way across the Weeder. Slap shot. Oh, scores! Lucky break, but hey, you put the puck on net, get an opportunity, and we have a tie game.
Pedersen wrists it off the outside of the net. Glass twisted wide. Achari scores! Well, Noah Achari's had himself a night. His first of the year gives the Penguins a 3-2 lead.
There goes Dustin Wolf. Huberdeau. Anderson, one-timer shot. Block. Rebound. Scores! Cadbury ties it. Big
Flames equal it at 3.
Well, John, that's how you make up turning the puck over in Seattle in overtime.
And we're headed to a shootout to decide this one. Kirkland comes in, shoots, scores!
What an amazing 10 days for Kirkland. Comes in, goes glove side.
Little spin around that center, coming in straight away on Wolf. Deek shoots, stopped by Wolf. Calgary opens the season with 3 straight wins at home for the first time since 92-93, and what a finish.
You won't find many teams hotter than the Flames right now. The club fought to extend their season-opening point streak to 6 games on Tuesday, posting a 5-0-1 record and outscoring opponents 23-15. This point streak is the club's longest since the end of the 2021-22 campaign.
Jensen is in on the line with some good speed, quick passing, and a chance into the goal. Drake Batherson gives Ottawa a 1-0 lead.
And a beautiful play by the Senators to strike first in this game.
Back it again. Jensen trying to set up fellow defenseman, and it's in. Check that, it's Claude Giroux who was able to tuck that in, and 2 quick goals from the Senators, and it's 2-0.
Claude Giroux has silenced the crowd at 2-0.
Ottawa will get its first opportunity on the man advantage.
Very potent power play, tied for second in the National Hockey League.
It does again. Puck comes free right in front, and it's jammed in through the legs. And a power play goal has been red hot. Greg will capitalize.
Made a 4-0 lead.
Might not be done. There's a shot tipped in front, and there is the 4-0 goal. Brady Tkachuk make it 6 in a row on the point streak, and it is a rout in Utah.
Brady Tkachuk earning his keep in front of the net.
More pressure here from Utah. Another chance in front. Forsberg, not 1, but 2 big saves. And Hayton robbed again in front.
It's right in that soft area. The one-timer, the left pad, and then Hayton with the rebound tries to elevate it, and Forsberg pushes from right to left. As we mentioned, that's his biggest save of the game.
Falls in behind the goal. Jensen closes in on him. Puck goes towards the front of the goal. Now in behind Kerfoot. Centering pass in front. Forsberg has got it. Tracked the puck the whole way. It was right on top of the crease, but another good save on a dangerous chance in front. Circling in behind the goal. Mantelli. Centering pass right up front. Bellingham hits the crossbar. And it's up and out of play. It's been Forsberg and now the goaltender's best friend. It's still 4-0. The Ottawa Senators and 31 saves for Anton Forsberg. His 6th career NHL shutout. It is a gem.
Coming up next, we're heading to the desert where the Kings wrapped up their season-opening 7-game road trip in Vegas, where the Golden Knights were looking to snap a 3-game losing skid.
This overtime game winner is powered by the long-lasting power of Energizer. Still going.
Big in right now! Vegas on the power play for the first time tonight. Down low, Stone looking in front. Nice sliding stop by Gavrikov. And score! Vegas! Jamming in a loose puck. Tomas Hertl. 1-0 Golden Knights.
Well, Hertl makes up for the miss earlier in the power play. He's not going to miss this one.
And another power play chance for the Vegas Golden Knights. At the blue line. Tip score! Tomas Hertl again. May have hit off Stone after it hit Hertl.
It's the old double tip. Hertl does get a piece of this, but I think Stone also gets a piece of it as it comes in.
Shot from high up top and scores!
Chaos breaks out in front of the net. Dorofiev's be the ones who bang this one in. Again, this is just going to be another point shot that comes in.
3rd goal for Pavel Dorofiev, who's got 3 in his last 5 games. One-timer Edmondson. Another save, loose, score! Warren Foegele gets the Kings on the board with 51 seconds left in the second period. First of the season, first with the Kings for Foegele. Knocked down by Pietrangelo moving in. To the slot, score! Alexander Holtz, 4-1, Vegas.
Just when you thought LA found themselves back in this game, it's the Vegas Golden Knights who strike first in this period.
Plays it over to Pietrangelo, hits a body, Hertl, score! Second tonight for Tomas Hertl.
In his 4th point of the night, he makes it 5-1.
Pietrangelo down low. Stone in front. Score!
Barbashev.
This top line for Vegas continues to put on the pressure.
Team leading 5th goal for Ivan Barbashev.
6-1, Vegas.
Now it's a foot race. Barclay Goudreau gets to it, makes the pass over. Pass saved, Dostal.
Great stop. This is a wonderful save on Will Smith.
Troy motors in and scores right down the slot. Talk about a good shooting position. His 4th of the season is Anaheim's 1st of the year on the power play.
Wow, how important is that for the psyche of this team?
Here come the Ducks back on the attack. That's one of his best stops of the night.
Odd man rush now comes 2-on-1. This is a great setup by the Ducks.
Contested as he tried to bring it around. Instead, it's Smith from the point. Deflected off the goal post. Lunging to his right. Dostal gets the whistle.
That's just another pipe for the Sharks, man. They can't buy a goal. Right on the center of the post.
Eklund back for Granlund. Shoots and scores! Granlund shot and tipped at the front of the net, and the Sharks tie it on a power play goal.
Key on this, recovering that faceoff. Wenberg in front. See that little push, that little punch that Dostal gives Wenberg? That takes him out of position. Wenberg playing the perfect screen.
Rumbles to center, hands it off to Terry, who goes wide all the way back. McTavish, great pass, one-timer, score! Leo Carlson converts the rebound from Gauthier's one-timer.
Second power play goal of the game for the Ducks. This is a good cross-ice pass, and Connor Gauthier does not stop it. A real good puck movement here, and Leo Carlson gets to the net and good things happen.
Time now for your 3 stars of the night. The 3rd star goes to Alex Lyon, who notched a shutout in Detroit's 1-0 win over the Isles. 2nd star goes to Brandon Hagel, who tallied a hat trick en route to his first career 4-point outing. And the